Hey folks, I know it's been a while. We are coming back at you with some more garden videos, Zone 9A here in southwestern Louisiana. Summer garden is planted, it's in the ground, it's growing. Today we're going to do a quick garden tour, take a look at the herbs and flowers we got planted around the outside and all the vegetables and flowers we've got planted inside the garden. We've got a lot of new boxes, and we've got a whole new pea gravel flooring with pavers in the garden that we've redone since we've been on break. Before we do that, we're going to take a look at some of my favorite go-to garden tools. Got them right here. Every time I walk out the door, I got them on. We'll take a look at those real quick, and remember, everything we talk about, it's links to that in the video description below, so don't worry about jotting it down. Just sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and then at the end, after we do the tour, we'll throw in some footage of weeding these beds out and putting mulch down if you want to enjoy some nice relaxing music and check that out. So enough, let's get started. Hit that like, subscribe button, and stay tuned for more videos throughout the year. Thanks. All right, folks, I want to take just a minute, show you my 3 go-to garden tools I have on me every time I step outside. Number 1 is this new Hori. It's a Truly Garden. It is a curved blade here, and this is surrogated. If you watch the video footage after, when I'm taking the weeds out from around, you can see I can work that in there underneath the ground level and just saw those roots off and those weeds come up. It's also good for planting. It's got all the depth measurements here for your bulbs and your plants. Number 2 is this, bought these separately. These are some Fisker shears, and I've had these for a number of years. Keep them sharp with the old file. I recently picked up this past year this sheath that keeps them in, and it's even got this little elastic thing on the outside where you can keep a nice pocket knife, or if you got a smaller set of Fiskers, you can put that on that as well. And then number 3, a knee pad. Seems like I always favor my right knee when I go down, so I generally only put one of these on. But this is a deluxe, it's a Thunderbolt knee pad off of Amazon. I think I paid, I'm not even gonna, maybe 25 bucks, maybe 30 at the most for the pair. I absolutely love this. I wish it had dawned on me to pick these up when I built the house a couple years ago. But especially in the garden, especially since we got these pavers and the pea gravel now, you definitely don't want to be kneeling on that. So take a look at the links if you're interested, video description below. Check those out on Amazon. And enough of that, let's take a look at this garden. All right, folks, so here is a look outside the garden. This is where I keep the flowers, sunflowers, herbs. We'll start here in the corner. We got a nice, that's probably a zinnia here, or a sunflower. Next we got a nice little basil plant. We got some probably peppermint in this planter, some spearmint in the other blue planter on the other side. Nice big crop of parsley, and I see that's just starting to go to seed, so I'll come later this evening, we'll nip all that down and put that in the dehydrator. We got some volunteer marigolds from last year coming out. Right here we have a improved Meyer lemon tree, and that the frost, late frost, has killed the blooms for that last couple of years, so I am still yet to get a lemon from that tree. But I have a brand new tree planted on the other side of the house, and it is full of blooms. So right here we got some volunteer cosmos from last year, and I'll throw some pictures in there, show you what cosmos looks like. It's great for cut flowers, used as a filler. Right here we have some sage that's planted. We're probably going to throw some more mulch in that area. We got some giant zinnias planted here in the back. That'll be a nice backdrop. This is a big lush deal that is going to seed, and right behind it is some cilantro, which has been seeding. So I'm gonna let those finish seeding out the deal. I'll definitely collect the seeds, and then we'll cut those out and we'll backfill with the some flowers. So you can see all the cosmos that has self-seeded. We got some sunflowers planted in here. We got some giant zinnias here in the back. Just put our stepping stones back in since we had to dig in the water line, work on the house there. We had to do some repairs and do some rerouting. So we got another nice sweet basil plant there. We got a double crop of giant zinnias that we'll have. Some chamomile, which I have started picking and dehydrating for some chamomile tea for this winter. It's definitely too hot for some hot tea. We got some spearmint in the boxes. You always want to plant your mint, peppermint, spearmint in containers. Made the mistake planting that in the ground one year, and it took me about 3 years before I was able to dig it all out. See, we've got a nice bunch of volunteer marigold flowers. We even got some popping up, starting to bloom back here, and then sprinkled in there I've got some giant zinnias. And on the corner, that is actually a candy cane zinnia, and I'll show you a picture of what that looks like here in just a second. Moving into the garden, we got the blueberry bushes here, and these guys are loaded. Blueberries are loving acidic soil. My soil is not acidic, so I finally put those into pots, and I've had much better luck. Look at these things loaded with blueberries. So I've had much better success since I put these in pots. We'll take a look. Other one here on the other side doing the same thing. It's just getting to where its leaves are coming out. The one on the right's had a head start on it, so that'll be just as lush here. So looking at the garden, you can see we got a new look for the garden. We have a pavers, pea gravel, and underneath the pea gravel we have a wheat cloth, very high grade wheat fabric underneath here to keep all of the weeds down. So got tired of fighting the weeds in here and pulled the trigger on that. The next big project will be to put a privacy fence all along this back, because what happens is all the weeds from that pasture, that strong south wind blows directly into this garden. So we're going to put a stop to that. We're going to put a privacy fence all along the edge of the property here. We'll start off, we have these are cantaloupe, and these are super cube cantaloupe variety we have going. We have this, I believe, is a bell pepper, looking pretty good. We have some massive kale growing. We actually have a couple of those in the garden left over from winter. And then we have some super bodacious tomatoes. And you can see these are loaded with flowers. They are past the time where they should have been staked. Hopefully I'll do that during the week. We'll make another video of that as well. But I start my vegetables in January. So late January, these seeds were started, as well as all the rest. You can see there's some on this side. I have all super bodacious. So we'll move right along. We got some cucumber in here. You see we actually got a couple of cucumbers on the vine here. So those are vining up. And then we have some bird pea hybrid cantaloupe. So moving right along, we got some more Swiss chard. We got some leftover beets from the winter garden. We have probably some sunflowers in here. See the sunflowers or zinnias. And then these are super fantastic tomatoes. We got the bodacious and then the super fantastic. Here we have a globe midnight eggplant. That's right here. And then next to it is a super fantastic tomato that definitely needs to be vined. Definitely needs to be trellised, I'm sorry. Have a cherry tomato right here. And then next to that we have a sweet banana pepper. And that actually has some peppers hanging off of it. If we take a closer look, see quite a few peppers, and one on the other side has even more. So they're doing very good. Quick check of the beehives here. Beehives are off and running. It should be a bumper crop. You can see the size of tomatoes we have. Need to pick up some more canes to trellis these up. So very good size. Another early midnight globe style eggplant. Then this is going to be a poblano pepper here, right in the corner. So I've been growing those the last couple years, and stuff those with cheese and roast them, and then fry those in an egg wash, and they are excellent. Chili relleno is what those are known as. So you can see nice marigolds there coming out. Got some bell pepper and some jalapenos. Got some mild jalapenos and cayennes planted right here. I believe it's Johnny Select seeds that I found. It's called Jalapeno M is a variety. This is actually a bell pepper. So these should be probably the cayenne peppers. And moving right along, this is a Orient Express eggplant. That's the long, slender type of eggplant. And then some more of those jalapeno M. Look at these marigolds. More California Wonder. Here is a watermelon. This is a Sugar Baby. Nice icebox size watermelon. And we can see here jalapeno M plants doing rather nicely. Swiss chard coming along the back. Back to the asparagus. We'll take a look at this banana pepper. That is a sweet banana pepper. Not grown from seed, store-bought, but we're going to eat it just the same. So, then next to that, we have some more tomato. This, I believe, is a cherry tomato, and I think the other cherry tomato on the other side was a sun gold. Then we got one lonely giant zinnia. All right, folks, so that's where we're at. It is the actually, I believe it's May 1st. Today is May 1st, 2022. And that's where we're at so far in the garden. you.